Before I start this show today, I'm going to dedicate this show to a good friend who right now is kind of battling through swine flu. Matt Carroll, get better soon. Hopefully come back to Charlotte so we can see the Checkers take out the Stingrays. Welcome back to the Frenzy, where I play the world's most dangerous game of NFL Pick'em. I'm Russell Franchise. This week is Week 10, and boy, is it a big one. You got rivalries all over the place. You got interdivisional rivalries. You got interconference rivalries. Hell, you even got rivalries within football leagues, fantasy football leagues. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you, James Lambert. You, sir. You think you can beat me at my own game? I created the game. Call yourself, get your popcorn ready. Well, I got your popcorn right here. A little bit of salt. Now, to kick off this rivalry episode of Frenzy, let's look ahead to Thursday night's game.
The Battle of the Chicago Legend versus the Chicago Jokes. Mike Singletary was a great linebacker for the Bears during the 80s, including helping the Bears win the Super Bowl in '85. He made some great hits on and off the field.
Samurai Mike, I chop 'em cold. Part of the defense, big and bold. I've been jamming for quite a while, doing what's right and setting the style. Give me a chance, I'll rock you good. Nobody messing in my neighborhood. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl show.
Look for Mike Singletary to hold up on his part of the deal, starting no trouble, and keeping his Niners in the playoff chase with a big win over his former team, the Bears. The Battle of the Great Quarterbacks. For the past decade, the NFL has been led by two great quarterbacks, Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Both have won Super Bowls, MVPs, lucrative endorsements for worthless products, and they both hosted an episode of SNL. So, in a close game, I see Peyton Manning staying perfect with a hard-fought win over the Patriots. The Battle of I-85. Matty and the Falcons beat the Panthers convincingly earlier in the season, and I see them picking up another close win against the ego-damaged Panthers team.
And you know what? I got tickets to the game, something that losers like James Lambert don't have. You don't have a ticket to the game. You don't have tickets to the game. Now, if you do need some tickets to the game, they're easy to get to. Go to my man Marcus, who's on Trade Street. He's got all the tickets you need, but they won't be as good as my tickets. Tell him that franchise told you. You get a good discount.
The Battle of the Sunshine State. Josh Freeman, in his first start in the NFL, surprised the world by earning the Bucs their first win against the lackluster Packers. But he'll get his first loss this week when he faces the Miami Dolphins. The Battle of making Brett Favre look better than he is. The Vikes come off a bye week and will get the easy win over the Lions. That Lions defense will make Brett Favre look like the greatest quarterback in history, which he already is. The Battle of T.O.'s career. Chances are, if Terrell Owens wants to continue playing in the NFL next season, he's going to have to step up his game for the next couple of weeks. He'll have a shot of proving it, as I see the Bills stopping the Titans. The Battle of a great team versus a worse team that has the worst owner in sports. The Redskins aren't going to rebound anytime soon as their suck fest continues with a loss against Kyle Orton and the Broncos. The Battle of Drew Brees' attempt for an MVP this year. It looks like it's going to be a battle between Brees and Peyton for the MVP honors this year. And it looks like Brees will have a big ego push going into it as he leads the Saints over the Rams. The Battle of an old man beating the Seahawks. After a 5-touchdown pass performance against the Bears, Kurt Warner looks like he's back in stellar shape. Look for him to have another career day, leading the Cardinals over the Seahawks. The Battle of Teams with nicknames starting with the letter J. The Jets and the Jaguars lock up, but I see Mark Sanchez leading the Jets to a hard-fought victory. The Battle of... What's the use? It's not like anybody's going to be watching this game anyway. You would think that getting rid of a loudmouth like Johnson would hope in the future. Unfortunately, I only see the Raiders picking up another win at home. The Battle of the Cleveland Browns versus the Cleveland Browns that moved to Baltimore to win a Super Bowl. The Ravens need to rebound after a tough loss to the Bengals. Thankfully for them, the Browns don't look like they're going to be competitive anytime soon. Ravens win big.
The battle of the choke artists.
The Eagles and the Chargers haven't always won the big games when they counted the most, but I'll give the edge to the Eagles and McNabb this week, playing on the West Coast against the Chargers.
The battle of two quarterbacks not living up to the hype.
Rodgers and Romo haven't lived up to the high expectations their fans have been holding them to all season long. But Tony Romo has a better solid offensive line than the Packers, who allowed 6 sacks last week that left Rodgers hurting more. Give me the Cowboys over the Packers.
We got some breaking news coming in. Sources around the league have just told me James Lambert thinks he can beat me in fantasy football this week. And he's talking about playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me?
The battle of AFC greatness.
Sorry, Ocho. Your money is no good here, as we'll be going up against one of the top passing defenses in the land. Also, Roethlisberger is looking to avenge his Week 3 loss against the Bengals. The defending Super Bowl champs get it done at home.
Those are my picks for Week 10. Next week, I'll try to do a little bit better. Why don't you subscribe to my video channel at the top of the corner and get the jump on next week's episode. Thanks for watching my show, and as always, my picks are so good, you could take them to the bank, but I wouldn't advise it. And for you, James Lambert, I wouldn't advise thinking that you're going to win, because I'm going to dominate from the word go. It's on.
James, also got your popcorn and you ain't going, and you're losing. You're like, yes, son, please give it back. Give it back. I want popcorn. I want this.
And you could take that to the bank. What? I'm sorry, son.
And I would advise that. Hey, you guys want some more popcorn?
Sure.
I love my brother and sister.
Let's go do some movies and games.